The quaint, tree-lined streets of Setagaya, Tokyo, held a dark secret. On December 31st, 2000, the Miyazawa family was brutally murdered in their home. The killer vanished, leaving behind chilling clues and unanswered questions. Despite relentless investigation, the case remains unsolved, haunting Japan. The last day of the year, 2000, dawned like any other for the Miyazawa family. Little did they know, a storm of unimaginable horror was brewing on the horizon. Mikio, the father, went about his usual routine, leaving for work at the advertising agency where he poured his creativity into bringing brands to life. Yasuko, the loving matriarch, tended to their two young children, 8-year-old Naina and 6-year-old Rei. The family of four spent the afternoon indulging in the simple joys of life, their laughter echoing through the cozy rooms of their 2-story home. They shopped for groceries, the children excitedly picking out treats for the New Year's celebration. As evening descended, they returned home, their hearts filled with anticipation for the festivities to come. Unaware of the sinister shadow lurking nearby, they settled in for the night. Mikio Miyazawa, a devoted husband and father, was a successful businessman, his days spent in the bustling world of advertising. His colleagues knew him as a dedicated professional, his sharp mind and creative spirit always seeking new ways to connect with consumers. Yasuko, his wife, was the heart and soul of the Miyazawa household. Her warmth and kindness radiated through their home, creating a haven of love and laughter for her family. She was a devoted mother, her life revolving around the well-being of her two precious children. Nina, their 8-year-old daughter, was a bright and cheerful child. She excelled in school, her curiosity and thirst for knowledge evident in her every action. Her younger brother Rei was a playful and energetic 6-year-old, his days filled with the boundless energy and imagination of youth. The Miyazawas were a close-knit family, their bond unbreakable. The morning of December 31st, 2000, Setagaya. The festive cheer of the new year hung heavy in the air, but inside the Miyazawa home, a chilling silence had fallen. Yasuko's mother, her heart heavy with a sense of unease, arrived at her daughter's doorstep. Her repeated knocks met with an eerie quiet. As she stepped inside, a scene of unimaginable horror unfolded before her eyes, a nightmare that would forever shatter the tranquility of their lives. The house, once filled with the warmth of family life, was now a tapestry of chaos and bloodshed. Furniture was overturned, bloodstains marred the walls, and an eerie silence hung in the air, a stark contrast to the laughter that once filled these rooms. The killer had not only taken the lives of the Miyazawa family, but had also desecrated their home, leaving behind a chilling testament to the depths of human depravity. As investigators descended upon the blood-soaked floors of the Miyazawa home, they were met with a scene of unimaginable brutality. Mikio, Yasuko, and young Nina had all suffered multiple stab wounds, their bodies bearing the chilling testament to the killer's rage. Little Rei, his small frame unable to withstand the assailant's fury, had been strangled. Yet, amidst the carnage, a trail of chilling clues emerged, offering a glimpse into the killer's psyche and movements. The assailant, far from making a hasty escape, had lingered in the home for hours after the murders, their actions a bizarre mix of calculated coldness and unsettling domesticity. They had rummaged through the refrigerator, consuming food and beverages with a chilling nonchalance. The killer had even used the family computer, leaving behind digital footprints that investigators hoped would lead them to the killer's door. They left behind excrement in the bathroom, a final act of defilement that spoke volumes about his utter disregard for human life. News of the Setagaya family murders spread like wildfire through Japan, igniting a firestorm of fear, anger, and disbelief. The brutality of the crime, coupled with the lack of a clear motive, shook the nation to its core. This wasn't a crime confined to the shadows. It had invaded the sanctity of a family home, shattering the illusion of safety in a society that prided itself on order and security. The Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, faced with a crime that had shaken the nation's sense of security, launched a full-scale investigation, dedicating unprecedented resources to hunting down the perpetrator. Detectives worked tirelessly, meticulously combing through evidence, interviewing witnesses, and chasing down every lead, determined to bring the killer to justice. A reward, unprecedented in its scale, was offered for any information leading to an arrest, a testament to the authorities' commitment to solving this heinous crime. Despite the abundance of evidence left behind at the crime scene, the killer's identity remained a frustrating mystery. DNA evidence, meticulously collected and analyzed, pointed to a male individual. His genetic profile entered into national and international databases, but to no avail. The killer, it seemed, was a phantom, his existence recorded only in the chilling remnants of his crime. Profilers, piecing together the fragments of information gleaned from the crime scene, painted a picture of a young man, possibly in his late teens or early 20s. His actions, a chilling blend of brutality and calculated planning, suggested a disturbing familiarity with violence. The killer, they theorized, may have harbored a deep-seated rage, his attack on the Miyazawa family a horrific manifestation of his inner demons. Yet, for all their analysis, the killer remained an enigma, his motives shrouded in darkness, his true identity a mystery that continued to haunt the investigation. The Setagaya family murders, a crime that shook Japan to its core, had a profound and lasting impact on the nation's legal system and its collective psyche. The case exposed vulnerabilities in existing laws, prompting calls for reform and a reassessment of how such heinous crimes were handled. The public, outraged by the brutality of the murders and the fact that the perpetrator remained at large, demanded justice for the Miyazawa family. In response to the public outcry, the Japanese government took the unprecedented step of abolishing the statute of limitations for capital crimes, ensuring that the pursuit of justice for the Miyazawa family would continue, even decades later. The case also sparked a nationwide conversation about crime prevention and public safety, leading to increased security measures and a renewed focus on community policing. The Setagaya family murders, while a tragedy of unimaginable proportions, served as a catalyst for change, forcing Japan to confront uncomfortable truths about its own vulnerability and the urgent need for a safer society. More than 2 decades have passed since that fateful December night, yet the Setagaya family murders remain an open wound in the heart of Japan. The Miyazawa family home, a silent sentinel to a horrific crime, stands as a chilling reminder of the tragedy that unfolded within its walls. The case, though cold, is far from forgotten. The Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, unwavering in its commitment to seeking justice for the Miyazawa family, continues to investigate, driven by the belief that even the most elusive killer can be brought to justice. The Setagaya family murders serve as a haunting reminder that even in the most seemingly safe and orderly of societies, darkness can lurk in unexpected corners. The search for the killer continues, fueled by the hope that one day the truth will be revealed and the Miyazawa family will finally find justice.